Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Rocker. I'm the medical director here at Squadrito, and today we're going to do some Botox. And this is Tracy. Everybody knows Tracy. And what we're going to do is we're going to treat the upper face. And really all we're looking for here is just a little refreshing, a little rejuvenation. We're going to hopefully lift the brow just a little bit with some Botox. How this works, Botox relaxes the muscle. Wrinkles come from contraction of muscle over time. And the Botox relaxes that muscle, and therefore the wrinkle goes away. But we can also kind of alter the structure of the face a little bit. But how we do that is by, like for instance here in the corner of the eyebrow, this brow is down a little bit. So if we put a little bit of Botox here, there's a muscle that kind of holds that down, pulls this brow down. So if we relax that muscle, there's a muscle up here that pulls up. So we relax this muscle, then boom, the corner of the eyebrow comes up like that. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I want you to give me that face you give the kids when they've acted up. Show me that face. Okay. We call this the 11 right here. That's the frown lines. And there's some very strong muscles in here. And what we'll want to do is put some Botox in these muscles and it'll relax. And when we do that, it also allows this part to come up a little bit. So we're going to do that. We're going to put a little bit of Botox in the forehead. She doesn't have a lot of forehead wrinkling, but we're going to put a little bit of Botox in there. And then we're going to treat around the eyes and the smile lines. And that's going to relax that a little bit.
Well, I was happy with that, too, that it's not surgery. So I've heard other people that had the surgery for their eyelids, and I really wanted that. And then when I heard about this, I thought that was something great. It's
right. It's it should give you a little bit of a lift up here. It's not going to give you that that real bright
surprise
look that a brow lift sometimes does. And the other thing about this too is when we do this Botox, if she gets an exaggerated response, and her brows really come up, and she looks like that, that Nicole Kidman kind of thing, it's easy to fix. She would just come back in, we put a little bit of Botox in here, and it would bring it back down. So it's
good.
It's not. There's not anything that happens that's really not fixable.
No.
It's all about where you put the Botox, having experience with it, that sort of thing, and then occasionally you can get a brow that will drop a little bit low or something like that, but that's not going to happen here. So.
Well, and with that too, today before I came, I talked to several people that told me horror stories. And when I talked to other people that have been here, they were like, no. So I think that really goes to show you really have to research where you're going to have something done.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we've got a pretty good track record. Mm-hmm. So if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and get started.
You're such a big girl. I'm so proud of you.
Like a lollipop?
Yeah, we'll give you a lollipop.
Do you ever have to change a needle because of going in and out?
Yeah. Sometimes. Usually for what I'm going to do here, no.
3 to 4 months of total gorgeousness. What are you going to do?
Film.
We're never going to be able to get her face out of the camera. Oh, you're just smiling the whole time. I'm so proud of you.
Typically what I did here is she got about 8 units in her forehead. I did about 8 to 10 around the eyes. And then she's going to get 18 units right here in the middle. That's
because I have a hard job and it's very stressful. And I have a 16-year-old and a husband.
There are some patients that just for this area right here, they might need 40 units.
Do a lot of men get this?
We've got quite a few male clients. You need to give me that angry look again. Okay, you can see how strong that muscle is right there. Just relax for me. We just go right into the belly of that muscle.
It doesn't hurt.
It just looks.
It's the anticipation of it.
This is one of the tiniest needles they make.
Yeah.
This is a 32 gauge needle. It's extremely small. Okay, that's it.
Whoa.
That's her Botox is done.
Woo.
Good job.
So it was a week ago. and we did some combination treatment on you. We're going to start with Botox. And how do you feel about the results?
I love it. I was, you know me, I was very afraid to do the Botox, and I don't know why, but I think I'm the most happy with that because of what it did for my eyelids. It was instantly, I had eyelids again, and then especially right here.
Yeah. What we're able to do with the Botox is get a little brow lift on the outside, and it usually works great. And the other thing, it softens the smile lines around the eyes when we treated that. Less wrinkle across the forehead, and also a little lift in here too. A little bit of lift in there as well.
She looks so much more relaxed and so much more younger.
That's what most people say.
Not as stressed.
And I think I thought it was going to hurt or it was going to be hard up here, and it's not. It's nothing that I thought it was going to be.
Right, or that you weren't going to be able to make expressions and that kind of thing, and that's not the case. You're able to do that, and with the newer techniques that we use now with Botox, we're able to achieve that.
The great thing with Botox too, it's so reasonable. They'd be great Christmas presents.
Yes,
for the husbands out there to give their wives.
Well, and when I talked to my husband and he knew what I had done, he said, "Oh my gosh, is that all it takes to make you happy?" Instead of,
heck yeah.
Well, you spend money on a gym, on a trainer, and on this, and that really made a difference. So I'm very happy with it. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.